Hello everybody and welcome to this Just Play Stellaris with a MegaCorp expansion where we are unable to construct our own species. For now I've just locked in the robots on every planet because that's probably the best one we have besides our own. It's a new addition to the robot species, which is the efficient processors and the logic engines. For some reason, I really can't make my own one. And that might be because I went from the press build to like the full build, and there are some small bugs still in there because I started my game not on this patch and everything like that. So I'm not sure what exactly is the problem, but hey, we're gonna live with it. It's not the worst thing that has ever happened in the world. Now, what we do want to find is where is the... Is this the one? The Black Hole Observatory. Yeah, the Rickersmore station. And we're gonna have some missile batteries. And we're gonna have a target uplink system. And we're gonna upgrade you.
Construction complete.
Set Prime became a generator world. Technician output increased. That's good. We have one unemployed pop working, yes, in this level. What we're going to do is we're going to replace the robot assembly plant. We get a lot of robot assembly out of our capital buildings and stuff like now. Robotic jobs too. So we can replace this by something better suited to us. And that is, in this case, I think, a corporate culture site. We have an empty slot here as well. But you're producing a ton of consumer goods. I'm just looking from where, and I can't really seem to find it. I think that the list is not complete either. But yeah, wait, do we have consumer good factories here? Yes, we do! 10 jobs from that. How are we? Oh, we're actually negative for exotic gases. Because I was thinking that we could get like a Ministry of Production. I still will. But soon we should build some exotic gas stuff. Yeah, the corporate building is reducing it by 1. Yeah, we might want to get some of those. But that can be done later. So, how is our Forge World doing? Yeah, you're building 5.32 per month. That's pretty good. Fortunately, you're not building the ones that I want. Otherwise, you would build faster. Because we have that, gosh dang it,
Construction complete.
thing in there that makes them assemble faster. But hey, we can't have everything. You're a good old mining world right now. Yeah, you're fine. Let's take a look at housing / jobs situations. You could use some extra housing.
Resource scan complete.
You are fine on both for now.
Wow,
You
we really hit this
definitely need
tech
some
out of the
extra housing.
ballpark.
And let's get the tech first. Vault of Acquisitions. Alright, that's an upgrade to the thing that we keep building on a lot of planets. Of course not the one that I click on, or the second one. This one, the culture side. We don't need leader lifespan. We are immortal. Like, does it literally say that our leaders are immortal now? Synthetic. No, not really. But you should be immortal. Oh, yeah, here on the age. Immortal, will never die of old age. So, that's really not useful to us. We could pull in some people and assimilate them into our collective synthetic body stuff. But that's also not really great. We don't need habitability anymore because every planet is 100% habitable for us because we are robots. We don't care if the air is toxic. Who needs breathing? So, Literally the only thing that is remotely useful to us is this one. Well, this one maybe as well. But this one is a lot cheaper. So I'm gonna get that out of the way and see if we can get some better techs in there. I think that there might be something with the fact that we upgraded through synthetic evolution and that not everything went amazing, but well. What can you offer us? You can give us a destroyer for 200 minerals. Sure. Thank you for the destroyer. We're gonna put you together with this fleet, which makes it have 10 destroyers now. Oh, that's take point. No, we want you to take point. Merge. We probably want to set this fleet. Nah, whatever. I was like planning to do some weird shenanigans with it, but it doesn't really work. I do want to take a look at the Caravaneer ship though. It has some plasma cannons, some weak... Yeah, it's actually not that great. I think we are in a lot of places better. Yeah, we have better pretty much everything except for the armor, which is pretty samey. So that's interesting. It does have a nice plasma cannon, but fine. What do you get from synthetic? Weapons range and fire rate. That's not that bad. So we are producing way too many consumer goods. I don't think I want to scale down the consumer goods production so much as that I'm just going to shut down the jobs over here. I mean, you're a forge world with 0 working metallurgists. A lot of cultural workers. It's producing unity and stuff like that. I'm going to shut down all the artisan jobs. Want to keep this open, want to keep this open. The entertainers is also fine whenever you need it, etc. Alright. Because the forge world should use some of its forges.
We built something.
Every construction is done, but we still have food production. Let's take no cancel. Let's take a look. Seb Prime is still producing food. How? Where do your farmer jobs come from? Can't see that, of course. I'm pretty sure that I've removed all the things. Oh, we have hydroponic farms. Yes. I completely forgot about those. Let's build a commercial zone and replace this with an alloy foundry. Sure, that could work. Because we don't need the food production from Seb Prime. We just have net 10 food production at the end. That's fine. Should probably sell some consumer goods. Oh, that's too many. Sorry, went over the cap. And buy some alloys.
Construction complete. Technology discovered. Rad.
Oh, that's something we actually should do. We should get the gases on Seb Prime instead of... I don't even remember what the last building was. Ooh, yes, and another ascension perk. I mean, why wouldn't we want that? Instead of alloy foundries, why don't we make a gas extraction or exotic gas refinery? That sounds great. The robot pops are almost modified, and I'm gonna make one final attempt to get in our own
Research complete. We did it.
robots in there. Right, population. You're just even building a Woken. I don't want a Woken. I want anything but a Woken. Alright, we're gonna go through this again. Because, I mean, Awoken aren't horrible, but they're really not great either. What we can do is make the Awoken literally identical to what we are having as well, and then we might produce some more Awoken, but... this is kind of annoying. The robot production is not working the way it should. And mostly the way that I want. Alright, so how many Awoken do we have? We have 40 Awoken. That shouldn't be too costly to work with. Right? Create template. We want not double jointed. We give them... No, we don't need to give them durable either, actually, because we only have 40 of them. Learning algorithms. Well, that's actually useful in our Cevelli as well, so that's fine. What do we want? We have 3 points left. Well, 3 trades. And, no, both actually. So, we can make the Awoken the Unity workers. I don't think that is actually necessary. We can make them super conductive. So they're good at both mining and doing generator jobs. Like, where are the Awoken living actually? 8, 4, 4. They're pretty much living everywhere, just a little bit. What? Oh, right. The color switch is different. These are just Cevelli. We can make the Awoken do... Well, I like the mining. And just give them efficient processes, I guess. Even the mining is not that interesting, perhaps. Because we have some on a lot of planets. Some superconductivity could be useful. Since we're not gonna have a lot of them, we can just remove this. Well, plus 5% from resources from jobs is not that bad. Loyalty circuits are not needed. Domestic protocols for extra amenities. Yeah, probably not. Definitely not that. Sure, let's go with this. Alright, apply template over everybody.
Log updated.
Take 7 months. Soon we will do some research again in the engineering capacity. Soon-ish. How far are we over administrative cap now? Only 140. And I know you probably should play Toll while you're playing a MegaCorp or something like that, but I like the way this goes. That's the important part. Just want to have fun with the game. I could min-max everything as much as we can, but sometimes I just don't feel like it. What can you offer us? Another of your destroyers. Sure. I'll take one. Thank you. And we have now 2 of their destroyers in our fleet. How are our destroyers actually fitted in the ship designer? With phase disruptors. Really differently from theirs. I'm gonna wait until our armor is done, and maybe we just wanna transform them into our designs. It's gonna first take 4 months for this one to conclude, then another couple of months for this one to conclude. 15 months based upon this. Because yeah, the techs are insanely expensive, and that might have something to do with this. Technology cost it has been increased by 65%. The recycling campaign is over. Well, the healthcare campaign we don't really need anymore. But the recycling campaign I actually like. We don't need this. We don't need this. Neither this. Trade attractiveness. Oh, that's if you want to trade with people. Happiness, research speed, flat increase. Well, maybe we just want to do some research grants. A flat increase of 10% to our research is definitely not a bad idea. We could always use more research. Yeah. Actually went down a bit, so that's good. 7 months to our new unity.
Research
we're going
complete.
to
We
go down
did
that
it.
path. And the awoken species has been modified. And every awoken just got out of a job. Yeah. We're still assembling robots everywhere. Yeah. Alright. Well, I hope that in the next month the awoken will finally have a job again.
Prospect analyzed.
Yes, almost everywhere. You have one awoken that doesn't have a job. In the lower sector, actually. In that case, build a generator district. You have one that is over here, also in the lower sector. So let's build a generator district. I assume the same applies here. Yes, generator district. I mean, Set Prime is a generator world, so maybe we should just focus on building more generator districts in general. Actually, we want to replace these robotic assembly plants as well, I think. Because they only give one job. It's not that many. I think I'm gonna build some luxury housing here. Because you can use some extra housing. And we should upgrade this one as well. Doesn't increase the upkeep in rare crystals, so that should be fine. You have a free place. You have a lot of generators. And I don't see the... Oh, is it here? Oh yeah, the energy next is actually here. Never mind. Yeah, what are we going to build here then? Why not a research institute? The only one that I kind of want to keep having a robotic assembly plant is this place. You already have one. Yeah, as long if you have, I want 2 roboticists in every planet at least. So these 2 still have enough. You already get 2, so we're gonna replace you with a small planet. So won't have much of that anymore. You have a research institute. Why don't we build another... Oh, you don't have a metal purification plant. Why don't we build a metal purification plant? And I'm gonna deal with this in a second. Just first want to replace all these buildings. This is fine, the wild storms. Not much of a problem. I think I'm gonna build an energy grid here because I foresee having to build quite some generator districts in the future there. You are building a research institute, which is cool. You have both the purification and energy nexus, so we're gonna go with a research lab here as well. We already got rid of your roboticists. Replace you with... Do you have an energy nexus? I don't think so. So we got the energy grid. You don't need an energy grid. Do you have the production? Yeah, Ministry of Production is already here. Then we're gonna go with the exotic gas so that we can upgrade some what is it called? Or do you have an exotic gas production? Because I don't see it in here. So we can, oh no, here it is, exotic gas refinery. So we can upgrade some research labs later on. And for you, doesn't make much sense to go with a energy grid, I think. Well, maybe. Yeah, let's build it anyway. It's gonna be useful. And then we have one man's trash over here, which is coincidental because we are already here. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. Next episode, well, let's see if we can go towards finding all the L clusters and see what the L gates actually do, because I haven't seen that yet, ever actually. So I am curious, and we need to find something to do with our Ascension perk that we are researching as well in 21 months. That's all gonna be in the next episode. Until then, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.